What is up, nation? How are we doing? We are live with our first break of the day. This is break number 5854. In this one, Topps Tribute Hobby release day with 10 Topps Chrome Blasters. We're looking for a Helix in there and parallels as well. Next one of this same exact break is dropping at 3:30 p.m. While I got you guys, we still have a randoms from last night that is live that has five filler spots and 9 spots in the main. So once we get that filler closed, we'll be in a closing filler. And then for football PYT, we're in a closing filler officially. So again, 3:30 p.m. for the next baseball break, which will be this exact break that we're running now. 5 filler spots and 9 main spots in the randoms with deal spots in the filler, 2 for 150. And then our PYT football filler is a closing filler. So all that is ready for you guys as you please. With that being said, we are going to get started all card shipping this. And again, we are ripping this. We are running this back at 3:30 p.m. So just a little bit over half an hour from now. Going to crack open a couple of these blasters. There's our first blaster empty. Do 2 at a time. Also looking for red, white, and blue refractors, stuff like that. So, good luck, guys. All right, here we go. Turn them there. We're going to go through the base real quick. Harry Ford, Chase Burns on the big ticket player. Going to the Reds. This is Justin Mullis. Spencer Torkelson on the refractor. Soto on the perspectives. Ryan Jeffers on the baseball refractor. Looking for light boards, static noise inserts and stuff as well. All right, Akamoto. Out of 250, UC Kayuchi to the Angels. Going to Drew Andrews and Ketel Marte on the Wrecking Crew. Wyatt Langford on the Lava. It's got a nasty print line on that one. Bryce Harper, 75th. Past to present to present. Ryan Sandberg, PCA. That's cool. And Carter Jensen on the refractor to the Royals. Kyle. Don't know why my top loaders are like a mile away. All right, we got our red, white, and blue here. Bubba Chandler. Chase Meredith on the red, white, and blue. Those will all be sleeve and top loaded if they don't hit the stand. Kairos. And Skeens on the big ticket player. Cole Young, Wilyer Abreu refractor for the Red Sox. What in the blue hell is that? Sal Stewart, 75th. Skeens, Future Stars. And Shane Smith on the baseball. Brady House, Samuel Basello, and Nick Kurtz. Logan Webb. Do all of them have that print line on the waves? Sure hope not. Christian Moore. Past to present of Hank Aaron and Ronald Acuna Jr. and Ernie Clement on the refractor. CJ Kifis and Isaac Collins on the red, white, and blue rookie cup. Going to those Royals. Kyle again. All right, that will do it for the first 2 megas. Gonna try to limit it on what we put on the stand, just because I don't know how tribute is. I haven't gotten to even watch it yet. So we're gonna be conservative. But the past presents will all be sleeve and top loaded. The parallels will be sleeve and top loaded, etc. So, all right, next 2. Again, if you guys are joining in late, 3:30 p.m. we're running this back. Same exact break. And then we have our dub randoms that came from last night. They are up with a filler. We have deal spots 2 for 150. And then we do have 9. So there's 5 spots left in that. And then there's 9 main spots left. And then we're in a closing filler for the PYT for football. If not closed by now. It probably moved pretty fast. Bryce Harper, big ticket player. Chase Burns. Mason Wynn. I don't know why that one was backwards. Dansby Swanson and Zach Neto on the refractor. Roman Anthony on the perspectives to the Boston Red Sox, Jesse Catino, and Cody Bellinger on the baseball. I really want to see one of these autograph these perspectives. Kyle Schwarber on the Wrecking Crew. Mason Miller on the Wave. Jacob Marcy on the 75th. Manny Ramirez, that's sick. On the Chrome Rivals away jersey. Going to the Red Sox, going to Jesse. And Devin Williams on the refractor for the Mets. All right, last of Mega Blaster number 3. What am I saying? Red, white, and blue here. Shohei on the red, white, and blue. Let's go. Dodgers, Derek. That's sick. We will take Shohei any parallel. Julio Rodriguez, big ticket player. Hunter Goodman on the refractor for the Rockies. Kevin McGonigal on the Future Stars going to the Tigers. Chuck Palmer. And George Springer on the baseball. Gonna put this off to the side. Again, I want to make sure that we have enough room for everything. Fernando Tatis Jr. George Valera, PCA, and Bryce Harper on the wave for the Phils. Past and present, Ron Goodry and Garrett Cole and Denzel Clark on the refractor. Last of the 4th one, red, white, and blue. Jeff McNeil on the red, white, and blue for the Oakland Athletics. All right. 5 and 6. Cody Freeman, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the big ticket player. Kyle Teal and Shane Smith, refractor for the White Sox. Derek Jeter perspectives. Brady House rookie baseball going to the Washington Nationals. Chuck Palmer. Come on, let's see more numbers. Spencer Torkelson on the Wrecking Crew. Is that Thunder? No. Bryce Eldridge, CJ Abrams on the Wave, who might get traded if he hasn't already. Aaron Judge, 75th. Yadier Molina on the Chrome Rivals. That is the away jersey. Bubba Chandler, refractor. Going to Pittsburgh. Andy Collette. All right. We are filled on our top row. A lot of stuff not making the stand. But a lot of good stuff here. Drake Baldwin on the cup. Bryce Harper on the team color match going to the Philadelphia Phillies. That's going to Anthony. I'm not even going to butcher your last name. Not even going to try to. I'm sorry. I don't want to feel that bad and ruin it for you. All right, let me refresh real quick here. All right. Number 6 incoming. Luis Morales, Fernando Tatis, 75th. Ellie De La Cruz. Otto Kemp. And TJ Rumfield on the rookie refractor. I'm going to sleeve it for the recap. It's not going to go on the stand. Going to Jeremy Robinson. Let me just open some more top loaders real quick, guys. These large gloves. You never know if they're going to be too snug or if they're going to be too loose. There's no in between. Bryce's PC, let's go. Love it. I love it. Carson Williams, Brendan Donovan on the baseball. Drew Gilbert. I almost said PCA. Freddie Freeman. I don't know why I was going to say PCA. Chase DeLauder and Byron Buxton on the Wave. We got Miz. Past and present, Fred McGriff and Matt Olson. And Harry Ford on the rookie refractor as well. Going to Chuck. All right, last of box 6. We got our red, white, and blue. Usually is the last pack of the Mega. Chase Burns on the 75th. And Kota Sungai on the red, white, and blue for the Mets. Going to put this Chase Burns in front of the other one. It's just more appealing. But all 75ths, all inserts will be sleeve and top loaded, guys. Only thing that we're not going to sleeve and top load is the Wave parallels, unless they're like a big name player. But the red, white, and blues, the past to presents, the perspectives, the Chrome Rivals, all that stuff will be sleeve and top loaded if it hasn't hit the stand and you see it come out. Again, just with so many boxes, only such little space to put it. So I hope y'all understand, but those will all be sleeve and top loaded. Same with rookie refractors. Trying to just keep it to like more of the top guys. Already probably got some that shouldn't be up there, like the Harry Ford. But it's the first break we're running of this, so we'll learn as we go. All right, we got it numbered. Let's go. All right, we're going from the back first. Aaron Judge on the big ticket player, so that'll be sleeve and top loaded. Peyton Tole, St. Louis Cardinals, going to Matty Wills. Ivan Herrera to 99 on the green Wave. There we go. It's the lowest number that we've pulled so far on the blasters. I love that you can pull nice numbered stuff in Topps product. Very impossible in Panini. Aaron Judge refractor to the Yankees. There you go, Matt. Gonna put it to the side. Tatsuya Imai. We got Jack Caglione on the perspectives going to them Royals. Kyle. And Akamoto on the baseball. Toronto, Tim Norris. Haven't seen a Murakami yet. Let's see a Murakami. Still want to see an auto perspectives too. That would be very nice. All right. Cal Riley, 75th. Roman Anthony, wrecking crew for the Red Sox. Yeah, Anthony, I usually don't rip baseball, but over the last couple of products that I've ripped, I've grown to love baseball. I'm a Red Sox fan, so like anyone who has the Red Sox ever, if you ever are a seller on like your Red Sox autos, I'm usually a buyer on the players I like, obviously. Alec Burleson. Anthony, do you live in Jersey or PA? Because I know that you're a Phillies fan. I was actually just like right by Phillies. Zach Maxwell. Mike Piazza on the Chrome Rivals. That is on the away jersey. Sal Stewart refractor. The Chrome Rivals come out a lot more in the blasters. Cincy, that's Justin Mullis. That's Sal Stewart refractor. All right, our red, white, and blues here. Troy Melton, Riley Green, red, white, and blue to them Tigers. Chuck, South Jersey. Okay, what part? I was actually just by Delanco, Camden, all that. Colston Montgomery, 75th, and Juan Soto right before he came here. I actually passed Golden Auctions on the way over here. All right. Shinsuke Aguazara and George Springer refractor. Nolan McLean. Cal Riley on the baseballs going to Drew Andrews. I'm definitely going a little overkill on these sleeving and top loadings, but we'll move stuff. I know where that is. That's awesome. So now I understand why you're a Phillies fan. Password and Byron Buxton. I'm surrounded by Yankee fans everywhere. I hate it. Colston Montgomery. Dylan Cease. No offense, but Philly fans aren't any better. But I'm sure that you already know that. Past to present, David Wright, Francisco Lindor. That's a sick card. Akamoto on the refractor. Because we got the baseball one up there. I'll sleeve and top load this for the recap. I'm going to put it over there, though. All right, last of Mega. I keep on saying Mega. Blaster number 8. I'm sorry. Can't think. Carson Wisenhunt. Murakami, 75th. Going to the White Sox, finally. Jesse Catino and Mason Miller on the red, white, and blue. All right, I'm pulling Harry Ford off there. It's kind of an eyesore right now, and it's like staring me like straight on. All right. We got 2 more blasters, and then we're getting into tribute. Again, guys, I know that there's 10 of you in here now that you probably didn't hear. We're running this exact break back at 3:30 p.m. And then we do have football in a closing filler for PYT. We also have our dub randoms that bled over from last night. There's a couple of filler spots left. 2 spots are on a deal for $150, and then we also have 9 main spots left. So if you're interested in any of those, feel free to call spots. And again, I'm sure that some of y'all will be interested in baseball. If you hit, if you skunk, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But 3:30 p.m. Last 2 blasters incoming. Good luck. All right, we got it numbered here. Good luck. Bacello. Oh, it's an auto. Alex Carrillo at a 199 rookie auto for the Mets. Tim Dime. There we go. And Ronald Acuna Jr. We'll take an auto out of a blaster. Jack Dreyer. And Saya Suzuki on the refractor. Got our baseball. Cam Schlittler. Bubba Chandler. Gonna put that over the refractor. I can't agree with you on that, Anthony. I like the Mets. I know that they suck, but I'm a Red Sox fan. So, by default, I hate the Yankees, and I don't mind the Mets. And the Mets have a really nice stadium. Mike Trout. I'm not saying the Phillies don't. I like the Phillies stadium. I just don't like the team, but I love Bryce. I'm not going to lie. Sprout and Kevin Gossam on the wave. Corey Seager on the away Chrome Rivals and Mike Yastrzemski on the refractor. Last pack of number 9. TJ Rumfield, Juan Soto. There you go, Anthony. Your favorite team. And PCA on the red, white, and blue to the Cubbies. Going to Tim. All right. Is there anything I could take off? I'm going to take the Chrome Rival Manny off. I was biased. I probably shouldn't have sleeve and top loaded that. But, again, I'm biased, and I wanted to put that up there. Just for a few. All right, last of the blasters. Good luck. Corbin Carroll, big ticket player. Akamoto. And Jordan Walker, Home Run Derby champion refractor for the St. Louis Cardinals, Matt. All right, we got a 75th, we got a Future Stars, and we got a baseball. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the 75th, Colston Montgomery Future Stars, and Kyle Kairos to the Colorado Rockies on the baseball. That is Jeremy Robinson. Yeah, these are actually value. Jackson Churio on the Wrecking Crew. Bubba Chandler. And Mason Wynn on the wave. Chipper Jones on the away. And Cody Bellinger on the refractor. Last pack of the blasters. Best of luck. We got a red, white, and blue in here as well. Kobe Thomas. Carter Jensen. And Byron Buxton on the red, white, and blue. That'll do it for those. And now we get into the tribute, guys. Get into the tribute. I have no idea what to expect here. Not even going to lie. Didn't get to even look at it. All I know is coming into it today. But, see if we can pull some monster stuff in here. Look for Tribute Career Achievement Award honoring the legendary Barry Bonds. Alright, sort of like a Topps Finest. Empty box. Alright, guys. I'm going to assume that that's a relic. I don't know. We're going to just go for it. Alright, I like this set. I like it. It is a sick set. Derek Jeter. They're all thick cards. Okay, that's how we're starting off for the Braves. We got John Smoltz auto to 99. Going to Matt Davidson. And Shohei Ohtani. Is that a base? Can you guys tell me, is that base? Yeah, everything in this is going to be sleeved, guys, just so you know. I'm going to need thick sleeves, I think. Hang on, I need 100 pointers, I think. All right, let me see. These 100 pointers. Let me see. I got to test these out. All right, yeah. Get a couple 100-pointers, like 200-pointer, actually 300-pointers, and thick sleeves. Yo, these are freaking dope. All right, I gotta put Shohei up there. It does look shiny. They all look shiny. They all look shiny. These cards are freaking clean, though. All right. I'm going to leave the Jeter here real quick. I'm going to see what we get in this. Thank you. All right, we got a thickie in the middle. Satchel Page. These are all going to be sleeve and top loaded. What the hell? Out of 10. We're saving that. Vladdy. I'm just going to have these all sleeved and top loaded. Okay. Bro. Tovar out of 10. Look how nasty these patches are, bro. Yo. Sick. Going to Jeremy Robinson. Got a card lower than what you paid for. Oh, that is the right size. It was just tight. All right. So, yeah, I'm putting these all on sleeve and top load because they're too nice to, like, just get sleeve, these cards. So, every single card of these are getting top loaded. Not going to make the stand unless they're, like, big-name players. Okay, we're going from the back first. Roberto Clemente. Out of 150, Derek Jeter. 88 on print. Going to the Stankies, Matty Wills. That's sick. Sal Stewart, 8 out of 10 on the pink auto. Going to Cincy. Justin Mullis. I like this product. This is clean. These are clean. I don't know if surface issue is going to be a thing in terms of grading, but they're sick. All right, so I know I'm going to have to leave a little bit more room for the sleeve and top loading of these. All right. This thing is hella thick. All right, Frank Thomas, Mr. Testosterone himself. Juan Soto for the Mets. Is that 1 of 1? Nope. Out of 150, Austin Riley. Yo, Braves are a cheat code right now. Matt Davidson. All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to move some stuff around, guys. All right, so. Uno momento, por favor. 2 more packs, guys, of the break again. 3:30, this one's dropping again. Miggy. Yo, these cards. Carter Jensen, rookie. It's not numbered, but we'll take it for the Royals. Kyle. Colston Montgomery on the auto to 25. Going to them White Sox. Jesse Catino. Guys, we got a good amount of this product. So, let's rip this all day, please. Because this is too nice of a product to just sit on the shelf and not rip. So, again, we're ripping at... Well, we're not ripping. We're running this live again at 3:30. 8 minutes from now. All right, last pack magic. Should have our last mem here. Who knows? Maybe surprise us with a patch auto. All right, J-Rod to the Seattle Mariners. Bryce Eldridge to the Giants. Drew Andrews. And our last card of the break. Is that a Yankee? Is that a White Sox? It's a Yankee. Aaron Judge on the patch to 199. That is dope. Going to Matty Wills. And that'll do it for the break, guys. Gilly might be a buyer on that. That is fat. All right. Congrats to those who didn't, those who didn't. I do apologize, but nice product overall, and I think that was a nice box. But I think that there's gonna be nicer. You got 2 rookie autos, 25 or lower, and then you got a legend pitcher to 99 John Schmaltz auto. So pretty sick in my eyes, and I'm having all these sleeve and top loaded. Tom and CK aren't here for the next 2 days, so my word's going over it. We're going to sleeve and top load every single one, so shipping team, have fun. Let's get these ready to go. All right, recap time, guys. Hope you had fun. If you didn't hit again, I apologize. But be ready for the next one. Hopefully, you can get the team that you want. It's dropping in 6 minutes from now. Chase Burns, 75th. Carter Jensen, Refractor. Chase Burns, Big Ticket. Manny Ramirez, Chrome Rival. Harry Ford on the Refractor. Akamoto Refractor. Sal Stewart Refractor. Roman Anthony, Wrecking Crew. Judge Refractor. TJ Rumfield Refractor. Kevin McGonigal on the Future Stars. Jack Caglione on the Perspectives. Akamoto Baseball. Cal Riley Baseball. Shohei, Red, White, and Blue. UC Katichi to 250. Definitely butchered it. Murakami on the 75th. Bubba Chandler on the Baseball. Bubba Chandler Refractor. PCA Red, White, and Blue. Roman Anthony Perspectives. Isaac Collins on the Cup. Red, White, and Blue. Bryce Harper Red, White, and Blue. Brady House on the Baseball. Ivan Herrera Green Wave to 99. Kyle Kairos on the Baseball. Alex Carrillo on the teal auto to 199 out of the Blasters. Bryce Eldridge. It looks like Transcendent. Shohei Ohtani. Tovar on the patches to 10. Those are all game used. Derek Jeter to 150 on the blue. Austin Riley on the blue Mems to 150. Carter Jensen base. Aaron Judge Mem to 199. John Smoltz to 99 auto. That is green. Colston Montgomery to 25 on the orange auto. And Sal Stewart on the pink, red, whatever you want to call it. 8 out of 10 auto. Appreciate you all again, guys. 4 minutes until the next one drops. See you guys.